Hello, my name is Javier Bautista and Schreiber, and here I want to show little demo of this web application I developed for telecommunication data management. This is an application that the main characteristics of it is this multi-tab structure with also different tabs. 1, 2, 3 here right now. So in this particular case, I just manage telecommunication sites data, but the same structure and concept can be used for any kind of application. For example, if you will have a mail application, email application, we can have one canvas to show the inbox, another to show the folders, another one to show messages, message bodies, to edit, compose new messages, or we can create a new canvas to show some message that we have received and that we want to use to compose our new message. Anyway, what I mean with multi-tabs, I think it's fairly clear. It's pretty common these days. I have multi-tabs. I can click on the tabs and then the information will be displayed on, well, in this particular case, in a specific canvas. Because yeah, we have also right now 3 canvas. We can reconfigure this to have more, to have less. We can resize them. For example, this one has a Google map, and the resize event handler for this tab can also be configured. So in this particular case, it's slightly different than on these other windows. Here, the handler will basically resize the dimensions of the map itself, not just the window. So to clarify a little bit more the idea of these canvases, well, for example, here I have this blue canvas, I have this red canvas, I have this green canvas. So these colors are also visible here at the tabs. So the blue sitemap tab goes into this first canvas. The red tabs will go into this red canvas, and the green, they go to the green canvas. Now we can configure that. For example, here we can do a remapping. This window right now, this little dialog box, can be used to insert a new canvas, but for this time we just will remap them tabs to the canvases. So for example, we can set the asset tracker tab to go here. We can set the images to go to the second tab, and we can leave those other 3. We can also maybe change also the colors. So let's make it like red, green, and blue, so that is easy to remember. Going to leave that one. So now we have red, green and blue, and indeed the asset tracker now maps here the description and the images map here, and this other guys map into the third canvas. So let's now play for a little bit the the category tabs again. We can have here this Google map with a map of the different sites that we want to manage. So we can select one tab, and then the information is displayed over here. The information for this site is displayed on these other canvases. Let's make this one bigger. Let's select another one. Okay. So here the selection of this information is retrieved from the database, from the server behind the scene on an Ajax request, and actually all tabs are updated. So it's not only the ones that are being displayed that get modified, but also the remaining ones. Can go back to the images, and we can find more images here. If you want to just display all of them, I want to first resize the window. So yeah, we can have those pictures shown. You can have a larger size of the images. Then the queries, we can the sites that we get shown here on this Google map, we can query them through fuzzy search or through SQL search. Let's try first the fuzzy search. So we're going to have here like a little debugging information shown. For example, here I just type J, and now it searches in the database what records contain a J as the first letter. So that would be me as an owner. I can use that to start building an SQL query. It puts here the first class, or I can just do the fuzzy search that will basically again look for any record with a J at the beginning, any attribute basically in the database records with a J at the beginning. So this will show this debug information because there are these two records in the database for that query, for that fuzzy search. But yeah, we can maybe adjust our query, and then for example look for WA, so that's warehouses for example, Um, we will now query for sites owned by me or warehouses, or we could here put like an end. Anyway, we run this query, we get a few more sites, and again, that's also through Ajax. We can select that site, and this gets updated on this canvas, on these tabs that are now visible, but also on those that are not visible. Another canvas, another tab with interesting stuff. It's the asset tracker. The asset tracker shows equipment that is available on each of the sites. So the kind of equipment that we can have in this particular case is racks, slots, cards, equipment, the generic name. So now we can use these little buttons to customize our the output a little bit more. Um, Here, this structure shows, this hierarchy shows how the we have these slots mounted on this rack. We have these cards mounted on this slot. This equipment piece on this card. So maybe we just want to see the the slots, so then we make the others disappear, or we may want to also hide the slots, and instead we want to show only the cards, or we may also instead just show the equipment. Another possibility, I mean, this is just specific to the to this record. I mean, these buttons are specific, hide and display the equipment installed on just this piece of equipment. It doesn't act on the whatever equipment might be installed here. For example, let's use this slot. This slot has sub equipment. I mean, it has some devices installed there. So yeah, we can hide the cards there or show them. That will not affect the these cards. I mean the card installed on this one, but only when we push this button it will only hide and show the cards installed on this slot. Well, not really a big deal, but just something cool. Then we can apply certain actions on this record, on this piece of equipment, or we can just select several items and apply some action on all those three. So that is a little bit this asset tracker tab. I guess now to finish, I will just go back again to the functionality that is available for these tabs and canvases. Yeah, it can happen that, for example, like in this case, now we are kind of running out of space, so we might just want to for example, if we think we're not going to use this canvas for a little bit, we can undock it and um, we can bring it over here where it doesn't bother us. Let's bring a side map, for example. We can, for example, reduce the the opacity so that it doesn't disturb the visibility on other canvases. And now we bring it back. And another option that we have is to play with these two buttons. Let's first bring this guy back. Let's, for example, undock this other one. So what we can do, for example, is again play with these two buttons to insert or to close one canvas. Let's say that we want to insert yeah, let's insert one new canvas that will be to the left of this canvas, and the second canvas, which is this one, but since this is undocked, it will basically be between this and the first canvas. So let's go and insert it. Well, we pick some color, let's say light green, give it a title, canvas new, and we are going to have the sitemap shown there, for example, and I guess we can leave the rest the same. So again, we'll put it to the left of the parent canvas. So we'll do it, and here it is. And so now the sitemap projects into this canvas. And now if we put this guy back, well, it goes even further to the right. So we have here still the side tracker, but yeah, since we don't have any space really, we want to close this canvas. So we are going to close the red canvas, so we make sure that the tabs that were being displayed on that canvas get into some other place. For example, like that. We can also use this time to again remap something here. For example, we can remap we can bring, for example, the reports here to this guy, and now we confirm that we want to delete the canvas, the first canvas, and we commit it. So yeah, the first canvas it's gone, the red canvas is gone, and the reports now get mapped into this second canvas. You might want to show the side map better, and we can we can display maybe some other side. And we can select other tabs again, play a little bit with them. So I guess that's basically it. Um, Again, this is just an example of some reconfigurable web application with multiple panels, canvases, multiple tabs, so that the information can be shown in optimal ways according to whatever the user needs at any specific time. Um, Again, my name is Javier Bautista Schreiber, and that's my email address. If you have any questions, I will be happy to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.